3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the real world where Dark Souls 2 exists and your nightmares are real.
Welcome to the real world.
I leveled up my halberd so that the Lost Sinner will be a piece of cake.
Like, everything fucked up as soon as we stopped recording in terms of prep. We had Lucatiel, we had all this stuff, and then just, for whatever reason, just everything went wrong.
Should I get Lucatiel again?
Oh, maybe, if you want. Do you think you can handle Lost Sinner? She never seemed particularly hard.
Well, it's a Dark Souls 2 boss, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's very true. You can probably manage it. I had to convince Baz to play this game.
I wanted to play Final Fantasy again because that's a good game.
I genuinely was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we played this game? And then Baz was like, no. And it took me a while for me to be able to finally come around to be like, okay, fine, I'll fucking turn this on. Did he just... You did it, you smacked him.
Oh.
Whoa.
I Mordor you. I Mordor you. Anyway. Yeah, I wanted to play Final Fantasy, but Dan was like, no, play Dark Souls 2.
No, I said, do you want to play Dark Souls 2? You said no. I was like, oh, it'd be funny. And then you went, you did the biggest, unhappiest sigh of your life and went, fine. And I was like, no, it's fine. If you don't want to, play Final Fantasy 7. You're like, no, fine, fuck you, Dan. We're doing Dark Souls 2.
We're doing Dark Souls 2. If you want me to be in pain, then fine.
I do, but like...
I do, but...
I do want you to be in pain, but like, it depends on like the content we're gonna get out of it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's gonna be funny, don't worry.
It's fine. It's okay.
Is it?
Is what Lucatiel is? Oh, I need to be human.
Oh, I need to be human? Oh yeah, you fucking like, Hyde perished.
Yes, I was leveling. I was doing a thing in Hyde. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she will come back. Well, I suppose like you died, so, and left the area.
I banished her. I flippin' banished her, dude.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if you banish someone, does their sign just disappear for that, like, until your next death or respawn or whatever?
I don't know, actually. Right, where's this Flexile sentry?
There he is.
Hey, girl!
He respawns?
Yeah, he respawns.
Fair dues, I suppose. Wait, hang on, you haven't fought this guy as a boss yet.
No.
So they're throwing him at you before, like...
I think you're meant to do No Man's War first. Ow, that hurt, dude.
Yeah, let Lucatiel handle it.
I don't want it to be too out of health, though.
You can manage it.
We're also in deep water, so...
Bang. Does this guy have
Did I still hit him there?
I think he did. Does this guy have the exact same moveset as the boss one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's just the boss. They just put him in another area.
That's great. I love it. I think that's really fantastic.
It's fabulous. I really do like it. I don't. Just to clarify. Just to flippin' clarify.
I'm not against them putting, like, bosses in, like, regular-ass rooms.
Hey, Hive Knight.
But surely you should... Oh, he just got up.
Oh, he's... I don't like these ones. Get away from me. No.
Wow. There is no chance to, like, recuperate.
You can't figure out what he's doing.
Lucatiel saved her ass on that one, I reckon.
Thank you, Lucy. I don't have... Oh, this one... No. Which one's the one that... This one that restores HP? Because there's, like, so many goddamn...
health
items that it's ridiculous.
It's the hardest one, dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it's so, like, not for the casuals, this game.
Just don't...
Should I talk about my experience recently?
What?
On TF2?
Oh my god, please do.
So, what me and my boys like to do is we like to just go into, like, Team Fortress 2 games, and we'll usually have a gimmick for what we're going to be doing while we're playing, because naturally you can just play TF2, or you can have, like, 100 times more fun. That being said, TF2 is a fantastically fun game, but sometimes we'll just give ourselves characters and go in and just fuck with people. and we went in as Joe Biden and White House security.
Beautiful.
And we were like ready to do some jokes about Biden and all that stuff. But we just joined into a random game, and all we heard over the chat as soon as we got in was some guy was just talking about how great Dark Souls 2 was. And then immediately, without even being in character as Joe Biden, my friend just started going like, no, you're fucking stupid.
You're wrong. Just incorrect.
And he got so mad, he started saying just random stuff about like, no, Dark Souls 2 is actually so hard. It's better than Dark Souls 3. And as soon as he said that, the entire server erupted with, what are you talking about? And he was just like, no, but Dark Souls 2 is so much better because like, it's so much more closer to Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 3 is so much more casual. It's so much more easier.
That's so weird that he said that, because being too much like Dark Souls 1 is exactly why Dark Souls 2 players don't like Dark Souls 3.
Well, well, it's hypocritical, isn't it?
Yes.
It's whatever. Say whatever to make sure that the other games aren't as good. Harris. But like, I think one of my favorite things was just like the guy was so like, oh no, but it's like, are you really gonna tell me that the bosses of Dark Souls 2 aren't fantastic? Like, you have Sir Alon and there was just this awkward amount of silence. We're like, yeah, dude, the bosses are so fucking great, aren't they?
If you can't remember their flippin' names.
And it was, I feel like, kind of bad for Bull. He took it like a champ, to be fair. I think he knew we were all memeing on him, but he was still like in his corner trying to defend Dark Souls 2. And he was just like, oh, but Dark Souls 2, just like, what did he say? He was like, oh, but it's so much better than Dark Souls 3. And I was like, despite the fact that it barely functions. And he went, yeah, it barely functions, but... And again, everyone erupted into laughter, like, it barely functions, but...
Oof.
And then there was something else he said. He went like, you know what? He said like, you know what? I've made so many posts on Reddit about this, and then everyone burst out laughing like, we have a Redditor, and it was just like, oh, that's why he likes Dark Souls 2. And then again, like, the entire server was just like losing their shit, and was just like, and I think the last thing that guy said, screw you guys, I'm gonna go jerk off, and he just left the game. God. It was a great time. You beat him?
Yeah, it's fine.
I wasn't even focusing. I was talking about the funny Dark Souls 2 guy.
Yeah, I just beat a great one. It's fine.
To be fair, this guy's never going to find this video again, but for the record, thank you for being one of the most entertaining parts of that gaming session. I completely forgot we were even supposed to be doing a bit about Biden.
We love you.
It was just like, haha, Dark Souls 2, man. Primal Bonfire. That's just end of... Yeah, that's just like, yeah, you're done
like,
here,
okay,
go
you're
back.
done here, go back to Majula.
Right. So the entire game is the last half of Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, dude.
That's great.
It's perfect.
All this setup for a boss you just, like, crushed in an instant in the middle of regaling a story.
Yes.
Oh, it's Dark Souls 2. By the way, for the record, I am not saying you cannot like this game. By all
I am, though.
I think you're allowed to like this game, far be it from us to tell you not to. I'm just really interested in your reasons as to why that is. Like, the other guy was like, oh, because it's, like, harder than DS3, and I was like, is it, like, when this game has, like, 100 healing items and bosses that don't, like, have two moves, is it really that much harder?
Its mechanics can easily be used to break itself.
Like, yeah, you're literally buying the game break item now, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like when you're done leveling, just buy as many life gems as you can get.
And I'm also gonna say, I love some of the bosses from Dark Souls 2, but I'll never go out and say, like, these are fantastic bosses, especially in comparison to DS3. I think the weakest boss of DS3 is still, like, mechanically, like, superior to more than half the bosses of DS2.
I grizzle with that shizzle.
Like, I'm thinking, like, Curse-Rotted Greatwood and Champion's Grave Tender. And just those two alone, I would put up, like, way above most of the enemies here. I think the only things that top them are, like, Sir Alon and Burnt Ivory King, maybe.
I like Burnt Ivory.
Burnt Ivory King's solid. I do like him.
He is neat. There's Lone Man's Wharf. Okay, next time at ONAMI, we're gonna be going into in the pirate level.
Oh, dude, there's a pirate level?
There's a pirate level.
There's a pirate level. I'm so happy.
Do.
Oh, that's our exit. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Bye.